Today's quote is entitled, "Are you a man or are you a big kid?" Man is independent by nature and can function well on his own if he is mature. But when a man deals with a woman, he can't be independent because a woman is dependent. This is what it means to be a man. Otherwise, they will act like big kids and expect their wife to be like their mother and take care of them. What makes one a man is that he performs actions to fulfill the needs of a woman. Now I know many men have never heard this and it may not even make sense. So let's kind of go back and unpack this a little bit. Men are independent. We read in our scriptures women are dependent on father, on husband, and on their grown-up sons. They should never be independent. We hear that again and again. But let's turn that around. Man should never be dependent. Man should be independent. That's his nature. He goes to Gurukula. He learns how to take care of himself. He does his own laundry, cleans his room, learns how to cook, serves his guru. He's self-sufficient and independent. But when he gets married, he can't be independent of his wife because his wife is dependent on him. So he can't just say, well, you do your thing. Or worse, he can't become so weak that he's always dependent on his wife. So he has to be independent, self-sufficient, but not independent in the relationship because the woman is dependent and the woman always wants to connect because women are relationship-oriented. And because men are independent by nature, they like to be alone. They don't always depend on their wives. So the strong, independent man has to be more dependent. But the weak man who's not independent, he can make the mistake, or often does make the mistake, of being dependent on his wife. So he can't really take care of himself, and he doesn't therefore have a proper relationship with his wife, because rather than being a man, he's more like being the son, and she's more like the mother. So rather than him taking care of her, she's taking care of him. And therefore, he's no longer a man, he is simply a big boy. So of course, many men were not trained to be men to understand what it means to be a man, and they often act this way. Like we sometimes say, oh, he's a mama's boy. All right, whatever, you may be a mama's boy, but when you get married, you cannot be a mama's boy. You have to be a man for your woman. She is going to depend on you. You have to be strong. You have to be self-sufficient. You have to be able to take care of yourself, make decisions, provide, and so forth. So if you're not like that, first become that way, or understand you need to become that way to have a successful marriage. And if you're already married and you're not like that, well, then start understanding what it means to be a man and start acting that way and developing the qualities of a man. Otherwise, your wife is she's not going to be able to respect you because she'll just be ordering you and controlling you because you've become more like her child, a weak man, rather than a husband who can protect her and who she can respect. Now, women, you want to try to help build up your husband if he is a little bit like this. Do things to help him become more independent, and especially don't put him down, but push him up. Let him know that he's the man. Let him know that he can do something maybe he doesn't think he can do. But when you push him down, when you blame him, you criticize him, it just adds to the problem. So that's a no-no. Don't do it. It's not good. Hare Krishna. If you like this video, you can subscribe below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you share this video with others, if you comment on it, if you like it, do whatever You have to click to share it, because I think a lot of devotees would appreciate getting these videos. I try to take our philosophy and put it in a practical way so we know how to apply it in daily activity. And this is one of the services I do. And I want to reach as many devotees as possible. If you can help me, I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you.